Good morning, LinkedIn Live, Twitch, Periscope, Facebook, Data-Driven Channel, and the Frank's World channel. My name is Frank Lavinia, and today is Tuesday, and you know what that means. All right, so thanks for joining. If you're joining this live, thank you. Put a chat in the comment. I'm going to see if I can pull that up on the screen. I use Restream for my provider here, and they're a great product. I love how they are being very agile and being very very rapid in terms of their innovation. They keep adding new features. You know, I have a Stream Deck, and I played around with TriCasters before, and they are awesome tools, but they do require a bit of TLC and upkeep. But the fact that I can do this strictly in the browser, I mean, that's just incredible, to be honest with you. I can't say enough good things about Restream. I really need to get an affiliate link, so that way when you all sign up for Restream, I can help support the show, and I can have greater impact. So again, I like to call this High Impact Tuesdays. You can follow me on Twitter. My name is Frank Diggs Data on Twitter, and I used to have it as tablet tier, but the tablet PC thing didn't quite work out the way I expected. But today, it's about having impact. Tuesdays are kind of a great day to kind of reflect, particularly this one. I did a live stream yesterday. I'm encouraging folks to get up and get ready. Yesterday was actually a good day. I got up early. I did a successful 20-hour fast. Woke up today, a bit of a headache and a little congestion. I don't think it's Corona. I haven't gone anywhere. But I did complete another 20-hour fast. I'm in the middle of one now. I feel great, aside from the headache. But I'm not letting that stop me. I am going to persist and continue, because I think that's really the message here, is resilience. Go forward with it as much as you possibly can. You'll notice I'm sporting some max out gear. I'm double maxed out today, right? Because I wanted to max the impact, right? Ed Milet has this show, the Ed Milet podcast, and his kind of brand is maxing out. So I actually won the hoodie in one of a contest that he did, and I decided to buy the hat because I thought the hat looked cool too. Any hat with a hashtag is all right by me. So I just realized my infinite cloud is not on. There we go. Can't really appreciate it in the camera though. But the key thing here is I always like to go through and talk about things that are impacting the world of IT and the world in general. One of the cool things I think has really made a major impact on folks is the ability to learn anywhere in the world. And this YouTuber, hang on, let me pull it up. How's everyone doing today? See, I have some people watching. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that. Let me share my desktop. All right, hopefully you can now see my screen. I will deminimize that. Oh, that's weird. All right, let me hide the chat. There we go. That's interesting. So this is my website, franksworld.com, and as you can see, I blog a lot. Over the last 2 years, I've had two years straight of 100 plus blog posts per month. I've written about that. I've done live streams about how I do that. If you want me to kind of cover that again, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to go through that. Maybe I want to be more organized with my streams, and maybe schedule them in advance. These are all ad hoc. Fortunately, that's worked out so well going on with my theme of chaos theory. So a couple of things here. This was the one that I think really moved me in terms of impact. It's a YouTuber who he used to work in the Apple Bar, and he kind of talks about how this the Apple Genius Bar, not the Apple Bar, and he actually talks about how a chance encounter with one of his customers and a chance conversation changed his life. He actually discovered Coursera, and he discovered learning for loving learning, and he really reflected on it. Now he's kind of a big deal YouTuber. His name is Daniel Bork. Go to franksworld.com and just search for how to create your own data science curriculum. It's a really cool video. He really talks about how you can do that. And I think with Corona and the lockdowns, I think traditional education is going to be drastically rethought. It used to be you had to go somewhere to a school or whatever, but I think online education is going to be the new normal, just because I think it's going to fit better into people's lives. So that's the one thing that builds impact. If you noticed, I had a fancy new intro. Andy and I are working on a secret project, and we are going to announce that hopefully soon, hopefully early February. And I'm ramping up my Adobe Premiere skills, which I got really good at in the past. So that little intro I had, I was able to kind of whip up pretty quickly. One of the things I'm doing, and let me know in the comments, is I'm experimenting with different times of day to stream. As I do have a day job and it keeps me busy, I'm trying to find points in the day where I can kind of just do a quick ad hoc stream. I've committed to streaming more in 2021, kind of helping share, that's going to sound hilarious, my wisdom, for whatever that's worth, and help folks get their careers started. Lately, I've been reading up and doing a bunch of courses on Pluralsight on streaming data. I think streaming data and real-time data are going to be more and more important, as well as kind of the options for streaming. So here's a video. I really should add a category for streaming data on here, but SQL Gene, or I forget his actual name, but I know his Twitter handle, SQL Gene. He has an awesome course on Pluralsight. I've been taking it. And apparently I've been searching on streaming data, because this was actually recommended to me. And this is pretty cool. I mean, some of the technology here is a little outdated. I mean, Hive. But it is interesting to see how Kafka can work with the old generation of big data tools and the new generation of tools. I find that fascinating. Let's see if I can go to my Pluralsight account, and I can do a bit of humble bragging there. I am very committed to continuous lifelong learning. I believe last month I hit 85 classes and certifications on my LinkedIn profile. And today, I love the fact that my department at Microsoft, we get a free Pluralsight subscription. And as you can see, I've been busy. Let's see if I can line that up so that works out well. I've been busy 65 hours since last May, and I think I can go back in time. Can I? I guess not. But I've been doing this thing where I'm my goal is to hit 100 consecutive days. Maybe I'll go longer than that, but I'm currently at 90 consecutive days. So if you look back, I've watched Pluralsight for at least 5-10 minutes for the last 90 days, every day, sometimes more. As you can see, 8 hours in December. I think I messed it up, so I can't. I like the dashboard. I wish it was a little more interactive. So if you're watching Pluralsight, that's my feedback. Otherwise your content is awesome and great. Can't say enough good things about Pluralsight. Yet again, another place I should see if I can get a referral code for. And what's cool about Pluralsight is they really gamify it, right? They kind of give you these encouragement. You also get badges, right? Trophy cases and stuff like that, where, oh, look how many things you've earned and stuff that you've done for the year and stuff like that. Last year, I made it all the way to here. My goal this year is to blow this out of the water, like Epic Viewer, to max out. But in terms of impact, you can't. Oh, look at this. I got a new badge. Limited edition badges. 21 minutes. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. But so those are the things that are having an impact. One of the things I haven't blogged about, because I'm still kind of processing it, that is going to have a huge impact on the tech industry, I think, potentially, is the notion that a lot of, well, not a lot, but 200 or so employees at Google decided to unionize. I have my own experience with unions from my father, grandfather, family. I'm not sure what to make of it yet. I think it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Typically, folks who join a union tend to be more in the blue collar space. I don't think there's enough data yet to make any kind of predictions on what that's going to look like in the white collar space. I know as soon as you say the word union, you're going to get strong opinions in either direction. I'm trying to be objective and kind of like, well, let's see what happens. There are definite reasons that justify having a union, and there's also reasons to not want to be part of that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, what the result's going to be, how well it's going to be received. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. So in terms of impact, if you're just joining, and I see people have just joined, the key, the reason why I call this High Impact Tuesday is, in keeping with what Mike Tyson had said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And if you are coming back to work, on a Monday and you don't love your job, I'm very fortunate in the sense I like what I do. I'm very passionate about it. I love the community building. I love the streaming. I love the content creations. I'm a nerd at heart to the core. And I want to see other people excited about their jobs as much as I am. So I came with this notion when I've had jobs that weren't so good is, or kind of so is Monday kind of punches you in the face. And Tuesday is really the day where the magic happens. Tuesday is the day where you either think, oh my God, there's 4 days left till the weekend, or you know what, I got 4 days left, I can still rock this week. And last night I was actually on, I was watching, Grant Cardone has his Launch 2021 series that he's doing right now, and it's very insightful. I think it's awesome. As if you've been listening to Data Driven or reading my Instagram or etc., I'm a big fan of Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone is an acquired taste, but it is definitely worth the effort. But if you ever, he had an interesting point. Like people, they make New Year's resolutions, and they say, you know what, this year I'm going to do this. He's like, you can't live your life that day. You have to make commitments, to the point where week to week and even day to day, right? You have to say, you know what, this week I'm going to do this. Have your goals and then have your targets. So I actually, I have he sells a planner, but ultimately, I started using this. I was kind of inspired, which I think was kind of the goal. So I'll find a blank page. So basically, this is kind of your planner. And I'm not selling this, but it's just an interesting thing where you write down your goals, you write down your targets, you come up with an inspirational quote for the day or what you're thinking. At least that's what I do. And at the end of the day, you kind of reflect on like what your successes were, what you could do better, and then you write your goals down again, and these goals are they're these big, hairy, audacious goals, but I've done that now. Today was really the first day I did the whole nighttime and morning thing, first thing in the morning. But it's cool because it keeps you focused, and life comes at you day by day. And I'm not saying don't have longer term plans and visions, but I found, and Grant Cardone kind of says this, and the dude has a private jet, so I mean clearly he's successful, right? Is that you come up with the notion of you live it day by day, but you kind of have a bigger vision in mind. It's a bit like a movie, like movies, they have a long plot. They're about 2 hours or so. But if you look at how movie scripts are actually made, they go scene by scene. dialogue bit by dialogue by bit, that sort of thing. The whole wall or so, or something big is always built from smaller parts. And I think time kind of works that way too. At least that's my impression. I'm giving it a shot. I'm technically my new year is in November. That's a whole other story. If you want to hear Andy and I opine on that and philosophize on why that is, I'm happy to do that again. But in the meantime, let me go back to this because I think this has some good impact here. Let me switch to, there we go. This here, I'll have to say, the Databricks YouTube channel is just kicking button and taking names. I mean, it's just awesome, the stuff that they're coming out with. There's a lot of material there. Let me click on this. I reblog it a lot on franksworld.com, but their content's been pretty stellar lately in terms of the session keynotes and the session information that they're coming up with. It's just really good stuff. Highly recommended if you're curious about Databricks. So with that, I have some other things I have to attend to, but you have a great day. And you know what? Since I'm so proud of the graphic, I'll play it one more time. You have a great day. There it is. You have a great day, and be sure to have a great impact today.